So I've been doing a terrible job of vlogging. It's kind of been a rough mental health week. So yeah, I haven't really been in the mood for that. So I will just catch you up on what has happened in terms of reading and if I've done any childhood things, which I don't think I have actually. Better get on that. I finished Pamela. This book seemed to me, so I thought it was a teen romance, but actually she's like 22 and the guy's like 28, I think, or 29. He's a famous hockey player and she's a reporter. And anyway, he's a bit of a player. He's a very much a player and she's a Christian. And so when they start connecting and showing interest in each other, then of course, the physical element of a relationship becomes the main part of this book, I guess. To me, it just feels like it feels like he's just pursuing her for the physical, kind of. And I didn't really like that. Also, he is like mildly verbally abusive. Like, he calls her Miss Priss or Prudish Pamela all the time, like all the time. And she never addresses that, you know, that's a bit disrespectful, or maybe you shouldn't be calling me that, or whatever. And yeah. And then the end, it just kind of wraps up way too neatly in a pretty little bow. Very unrealistic, but yeah, so I'm not giving this book a very high rating, and I probably won't read it again. I will probably keep it though, just to have it in my collection of books that make me think of my childhood. But yeah, that's that one. And I have been continuing to read A Voice in the Wind with Malia. So we continued from chapter 24 yesterday, I think. Yeah. So we're beyond that now. This is going very, very well. This also has like a bit of a deja vu vibe from this one, with the fact that he's a Roman, he's kind of an elite Roman, and he kind of worships whatever god will give him what he wants at that time. That's kind of how it seems like the Roman culture is. If you want something, then you would pray to that god. But anyway, so Hadassah is his family's slave, and she is a Jewish Christian girl. And Marcus, the guy, the Roman guy, he is drawn to her right away, and so he does kind of like push her. He does very much push her for the physical, but she refuses to voluntarily do it. Obviously, in this culture, she's a slave, so he can legally do whatever he wants. But yeah, she's not willing to voluntarily give it up. So, but this is done way better than the other book. Anyway, this one has a ton of faith, really strong faith elements in it as well. Now, this is a bit of a something from left field, but it just so happens that Oceana and I happen to have our hands on A Vow So Bold and Deadly by Bridget Kammerer at the same time, and it just so happens to be in May, my childhood reading month. But I am going to, we're going to be buddy reading this one this weekend. I don't know how long it will take us to get through it, but if the first two are any indication, that went pretty quickly. So I guess we'll see. I'm very excited to get back into this world, and I'm very excited to do another buddy read with Oceana. And yeah, so as it stands right now, this is the only book I'm in the middle of pertaining to childhood reading. I do have a stack, like that stack that I showed you. None of those I can find on audiobook from like free sources. So yeah, I need to somehow find time to like sit down and physically read them. I do a lot of audiobook reading when I work, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be listening to other books on audio that aren't necessarily pertaining to my childhood, but you do what you can. So I really hope I can get through a good chunk of that stack though. And we're nearing upon the middle of May, so wish me luck. Anyway, I better go. I'm off to work and got some errands after work, so yeah, see you in the next clip. Hey guys, I just look like a mess because I've been working outside for the morning and now I am home, and I just wanted to share with you guys. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have heard or seen or whatever that I had a whole thing 2 weeks ago, last week, with my iPad. Like, we had just invested in an iPad and an Apple Pencil and Procreate and the whole shebang. Like around the new year, and invested into my digital art in anticipation of opening up an online shop with digital art. And then certain things happened and I lost all of the work that I had done from January till the beginning of May, which really, really sucked. I'm slowly getting back into it. At this point, I don't think I'll be redoing those pieces because it hurts too much. Like, it feels like I'm putting in all that work, double the work for the same amount of product, you know what I mean? So I'm starting with a different thing right now. Hopefully my ambition for this still is able to like snowball and I don't lose too much steam from this. Anyway, all that to say, I'm back at it. Hopefully I can make some good progress. That has nothing to do with reading, I know, but Oceana and I started a Vaso Bold and Deadly, I think that's what it's called, by Bridget Kimmerer. It's just over there, I don't have it with me. So yeah, we're about 7 chapters in and it's going well. I'm sort of feeling like, you know what, you guys don't need an update about this. This is a childhood vlog, never mind. Anyway, that's going good. And I'm also in the middle of 2 middle grade books. One I thought I had on my shelf, so I took it from the audio library. Wrong one. Oh well, I'm listening to that one anyway. And The Codebreaker Kids. I'm still reading that one. And that one started off kind of interesting, but I'm into it, so we're all good there. I guess we'll see what the next clip has, but I think we might be going to my parents to sit in the hot tub for the evening. Not for the whole evening, obviously, but anyway, see you then. I just read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. I have never read anything by Roald Dahl before, and this book was fantastic. I loved it. So I don't know how I've missed the Roald Dahl train, but I'm gonna get on it now. Let me know what your favorite Roald Dahl book is. I really love this one. So I think everyone knows the story of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And now that I've read the book for the first time ever, I am going to be watching the movie, the original movie. I think it was made in the 90s. Maybe, yeah, early 90s, I feel like. I'm gonna be watching that now. So that movie definitely plays a big role in my childhood. I really loved that movie and I'm excited to watch it. So yeah. I'm getting ready to watch one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. And it actually was the inspiration for one of my lifelong passions. So it's a passion that I have still after all these years. And I think it must have originated from this movie. So I'm really excited to watch it. I love that movie. So yeah, I definitely love sharks, and I can only guess that it's from loving that movie so much, and obviously loving Mary-Kate and Ashley, of course. But okay, so yesterday was like such a beautiful day. Like, it was abnormally warm for this area for this time of year, and it was so amazing. But yesterday I was like totally dead to the world. I don't know what was going on, but I was so exhausted, and my energy is picking up a little bit today, so hopefully whatever was causing my exhaustion yesterday is going to be short-lived and it's not going to linger. I am outside today, and I've brought out my iPad because I want to spend most of the day outside today because it's going to be another nice warm day. Not quite as nice as yesterday, but still. So I want to spend most of it outside. And so I brought my iPad out here, and I've got some kids books. I still have to finish up the Codebreaker Kids and then these 3 picture books, and I'm very excited for that. So I'm going to enjoy my day outside today, and hopefully my energy will be back up and running for tomorrow. Okay, my update on this one is the art style is so cute, but it's not nearly as good as Rainy Day Magic. It doesn't have any rhyming, it doesn't have any rhythm, it's just a story. The story itself is cute, I will say, but it's missing that really sweet charm. So I like it, don't love it. And this one is just so stinking cute. If you have not read this book, you really need to.